Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Classic Factory. This is JD. This never happens. What's happening over here? It's me, Jason Doyle, from the Classic Factory, also known as my garage. This is the same Classic Factory where you'll find shows like No Dunks, the greatest basketball show in the history of basketball shows. This is where we do No Buffs, the best Survivor podcast done by guys who have never played the game Survivor before. This is where part of Is This Good is produced. That's Matty O's podcast about all things deciding and debating what things are good or what's not good. But today, we're trying something new because at least 4 of you have asked for a pickleball podcast, not including Tasmelis, because, you know, he works here, but he did ask for a pickleball podcast, to be honest. And Eshua, too. He asked for one as well, but I think he wanted to be on this side, and he's going to be because I got too much going on over here. But for this pilot episode of No Dinks, the pickleball podcast, I had to bring in the biggest pickleball sicko I know, who is my wife, Rachel Seelig.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a little obsessed.
Obsessed with pickleball.
Yeah. Well,
and podcasting.
Yeah, well, it'll stick, I'm sure.
How many podcasts do you listen to?
Well, I listen to a lot of Is This Good?
Yeah, that's one podcast that just came out. I've been doing this show for 17 seasons. Yeah, you don't know podcasts. But anyways, you're going to try one. You're going to do one. The audacity to just waltz in. I mean, it is in your house. But the audacity to just walk in here and think, you know what? I'm going to do a podcast.
I mean, I am obsessed with this sport. And you guys are obsessed with sports. So why not give it a try? And I'm insane, so.
Yeah, you are.
Jump in. Jump in.
You're both of those things. Insane with a capital I. Okay, so this is what's happening. We have the Major League Pickleball Daytona Beach 2023 is coming up this weekend. This is the second of 6 events that Major League Pickleball is doing. They're tournaments, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, so Major League Pickleball, for me, is the best kind of pickleball to watch. It's the most entertaining.
It's very exciting and moves very fast.
Yes. And you like to watch, I mean, every weekend you'll have on in the next room literally 10-hour streams of pickleball from the PPA and the APP tours.
Whether it's live or previously aired, I could watch it for hours.
That's right. Right. We're talking locked off camera that's shaking in the wind with no announcers, no nothing.
Yeah.
And you'll just do it. You'll just watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very annoying. It's very annoying, especially when I want to, rewatch Succession or whatever. Nope. The TV is occupied by pickleball. But you know what? That's what makes you the perfect person to bring into this, because I don't know anybody who's into pickleball as much as you are. And it's basically a new sport. I mean, it was invented in 1965, but it's
been around for a while.
It's the fastest growing sport in America right now.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, let's start off with this. What's the difference between MLP, PPA, and APP?
Well, Major League Pickleball.
Yes.
They do rally scoring as opposed to the side out scoring that is traditional and what everyone's used to.
Yes.
APP is the Association of Pickleball Professionals. They use old school scoring as well. The PPA also uses the old school scoring, and PPA is the the Professional Pickleball Association.
Right.
So,
but they're all basically the same players. Like every weekend, there's either it seems to me that there's an event put on by either PPA or APP.
Yeah, the event that was in Minnesota, you saw different people because I think some of the people who are used to playing in the warm climate were not willing to go up into the cold.
Wow.
And I mean, you know what? I shouldn't assume that's why they didn't go, but I got to see a lot of different faces that you don't normally see because they cover the highest ranked people most of the time.
Right.
So that was kind of cool.
So my experience, well, to be fair to you, the announcers were literally saying, "Oh, Minnesota, the players don't like coming here because generally speaking, we're watching them from Daytona or from Mesa or somewhere in Arizona.
Somewhere hot.
The last weekend was in Austin. Everybody bundled up. So if they can't take that kind of chilliness,
That was cold, though. I mean, I was impressed.
what are we talking? Celsius?
Oh, I mean, the people, I'm just going by the looks of it. I didn't even check the temperature, but the people in the audience were bundled like blankets and winter coats, and Annalie was just bare arms, bare legs, going at it hardcore.
Right. Now you're talking about Annalie Waters.
Number one female.
Who's the number one female? She's what, 17 years old?
She just turned 16. Don't age her.
I'm sorry. I thought
just got her license.
You're the one that tells me that she's 16 years old.
Yeah.
And then she had a birthday. And then, anyways, I assumed she was something. So she's 16 years old. She's the best in the world. And
she was not in Minnesota in the cold climate.
Yeah, that's why. Why? She just got a new Land Rover. She's living her life. She's living her 16-year-old life. Good for her. I will say this: every time I watch an APP or PPA event, and what's her name?
Annalie Waters.
Annalie Waters is winning. She is the most dominant player on the women's side, and then we've got Ben Johns on the men's side.
So that was, I guess, is kind of why it was cool to watch the event in Minnesota, because there were new faces that were dominating and not just the same old.
Right. And that's why I'm looking forward to Major League Pickleball in Daytona Beach, because it's a team game, right?
Yeah. They can't be, they're not on the same team. Ben and Anna are split up.
Thank God. Okay, so Major League Pickleball they've just gone through this new revamp, right? They added 12 teams, as far as I know. I'm very unprepared for this, so I'm just going off the top of my dome. As far as I know, this year, 2023, they added 12 teams, and you might have heard a lot of celebrities getting in on this, right? They did fundraising, and LeBron James bought a team. Devin Booker bought a team, or is going to buy a team. Right? Kevin Durant is involved with a team. Tom Brady, ever heard of him? He bought a team.
Yeah. Devin Booker is the Arizona Drive.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
LeBron,
He plays for the Suns. So.
LeBron is New York Hustlers.
New York Hustlers, okay. That makes no sense at all because he's in L.A., but go on.
Las Vegas Night Owls, Tom Brady.
Okay.
Yeah. Did we figure out who Durant's team was? Because he's definitely in there somewhere.
I could Google it, but there's too many buttons in front of me. But anyways, he's got a team. I think Darius Garland has a team. There's a lot of NBA players who are getting in on this. Jeremy Lin has a team. He's on the San Francisco side, right?
But it's the Challenger League.
Okay, let's talk about that. We're going all over the place, but that's okay. It's our first show.
Jeremy Lin is part owner of the Bay Area Breakers.
That's right.
There's a few other owners with that one.
Yeah. They're all multiple. There's multiple owners with all of these teams, but their investment, they're all invested in these teams. Yeah. So there's two leagues. This is the first promotion league in North America, right? So there's a premier level and a challenger level. So the premier level is obviously the premier, and the challenger level are the new expansion teams that have come in, and they just did a draft for that league, right? Or was it for the whole league?
Well, I mean, honestly, I've been paying more attention to the Premier League, so yeah, that's probably not great.
It's okay. It's okay. But here's what I do know: there's 6 events this year. After the third event, so there's this one coming in Daytona, and then the next one, I believe, is in San Clemente, California. Mm-hmm. After that, they're ripping everything up and redrafting. Is it the entire league or just the Challenger League?
Well, I mean, I think that's the people that are on the Challenger League. It's their chance to kind of show their stuff and maybe get drafted for the Premier League.
Right, yeah, but I thought they were flipping. They were flipping it as well.
There you go.
So I think they're just totally revamping. Anyway, for the purposes of this, they're redrafting all if not part of the league right after the halfway mark.
Well, I sure hope you're right, because that would be exciting.
Yes, goddamn right, it's exciting. And then I think they flip them, and then that's how they're going to decide, sort of figure out who belongs where in the league. And then we're going to have a promotion relegation league where if you don't cut it, you're going back down to the Challenger League. And I think that's kind of cool. That makes it exciting for me.
Okay, well, if you're right. We will
If
have
I'm
to
right.
readdress this next episode.
Okay, this is what I am right about. I'm right about it being a relegation league. So if for some reason at some point, if you're not cutting it in the Premier League, you're going down to the Challenger League.
Well, I mean, the hottest players aren't moving down, that's for sure.
Yeah, only the ugly ones.
Oh, that's not what I mean.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay, cool. So, okay. Let's talk about how the MLP actually works, because it is a very different way to play the game. Usually it's kind of like tennis in that pickleball, the APP and PPA are kind of like tennis in that you're basically on tour, you're by yourself, or you have a doubles partner, and you just enter.
You choose your own partner,
right?
And Annalie Waters, her mother got injured, who was her previous partner, and she's been kind of auditioning new people by trying them out at different tournaments. So the last tournament over the last weekend, she was playing with Anna Bright. The tournament before that, she was playing with Parento. So she's trying to get a feel for who's going to stick with her. But in MLP, they have no choice of who they're playing with, which is interesting because hopefully you've got good chemistry. Hopefully you don't hate the person that you have to play with. I mean, I'm sure they're mature enough not to do that, or feel that way. But it's interesting. They've got no choices in that department.
Right. And it's a team play in that it's a team of 4, 2 men, 2 women. Mm-hmm. And how does that work in terms of...
The way it's laying out is the women, the gender doubles. So women play first. Okay. Then the men's doubles play after their game. And then there's 2 games of mixed doubles.
Where you have to switch your partners. Like everybody gets to play in the mixed doubles.
Yeah, everybody plays. It's just 2 rounds. So whoever their decided mixed partner is, they're playing with. Okay. And then, if they win and it's not a tie... They don't have to go to the tiebreaker, which is...
Oh, it's not called a tiebreaker, Rachel.
No, it's not.
What's it called?
The dream breaker.
Oh, dream breaker!
Oh, jeez.
Which is very exciting.
It is. It's fun, and that's how they throw singles into the mix. Is they don't have to do singles, which in the PPA and the APP, the first day is allotted to singles. The next day of the tournament is allotted to mixed doubles. Yeah. And then it's gender doubles, and then championship Sunday. So this is just, you only do singles if it's a tie. And then it's very exciting because every player is involved and they kind of rotate through. And they go to 21 in the rally scoring games.
Right. So we kind of blew past that before. But the rally scoring is much different than the traditional scoring in that if you serve the ball to me and I fuck up in a traditional game, you get the point. Mm-hmm. And then same scenario, if I smash it on your side, I still wouldn't get the point. They would just lose the serve, right? In traditional. Yeah. But now in rally, I get the point, even if they're serving to me.
Yeah, and that's how it moves faster, and
And it's closer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, what about the freeze rule? Because there's a freeze where they switch it, right?
Yeah, it's at 18.
It's at 18, and it happens again, I think, when it's tied up or later on.
20.
20? Yeah. Something like that.
Like you have to win a point on your serve at 18, I believe. Unless I'm mixing it up with 20, but yeah. You have to win by 2 after 20.
Right, that's it. That's what it is. It's amazing what a big equalizer it is. Yeah. It's like putting a puzzle at the end of an obstacle course in Survivor. Everybody catches up, and now we're just working on a puzzle. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is that a terrible analogy?
Sorry.
Your thing fell out? You've got the world's smallest ears?
I do.
You can still talk.
I can. I mean, I can't walk and chew gum, so how am I going to do this?
That's true too.
Yeah, I think I should have went through a training program of how to use these beforehand.
Step 1, stick it in your ear.
There it is.
You got it?
I need the hook because my ears are literally the tiniest ears.
They just got very small ears. They're very cute, but they're very small. Okay, so we got the rally scoring. We got the men's doubles, the women's doubles, the mixed doubles, and the dream breaker. Why don't we take a break? And when we come back, we're going to talk about, the tournament. Make some predictions, some bold predictions,
Talk
perhaps.
about our faves.
Oh, yes. And you're going to have your top 5 pickleball players, I guess, of all time. But it's not really of all. It's like of the last 4 months since you got into pickleball.
4 months.
Well, how long have you been in pickleball?
Since September.
Okay.
But it is fresh, but...
But you have very strong opinions of who your favorite pickleball players are, and we're going to do that. What?
Well, to be fair, there's so many that I like. You made me narrow it down to 5, and I chose 5 in each gender. I didn't even follow your rules, so I couldn't. I could have added more.
You know what? I'm very used to that in this building. So after the break, I guess Rachel's going to have 2 top 5s for us.
Yeah.
You guys like real vodka?
Yes.
What about real juice?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Real seltzer?
Only seltzer I intake.
Right? Yeah, me too. How about a real tweet? Because I got one for you.
Okay.
This was tweeted over the weekend from Branhausen. Didn't we get shirts from Branhausen one time? Oh, no, sorry. That's something totally different. Showed up to the St. Patty's party with the lemonade pack umlaut. Umlaut? Wait, how do you say it?
Umlaut.
Umlaut or umlaut?
I think it's umlaut. Yeah.
Okay, tomato.
Yeah.
In the Stone Cold Igloo cooler. Now look at this cooler. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin, 100% pure whoop ass.
Say that again?
Whoop ass.
He definitely never said it like that.
You definitely pronounced that properly. Hard H.
And then we got a 6-pack of the lemonade Nütrl. My favorite, actually. The blackberry Nütrl lemonade. Bangs.
I had one
It
yesterday.
hits,
It's
right?
tasty.
It's so good.
Give me a hell yeah! Give me an umlaut!
I thought he was going to show up cracking 2 neutrals on the top of a car.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, do that one next to Branhausen.
No,
Oh,
don't
Brown
waste
Hauser.
it. Don't waste
Yeah,
that.
don't wait.
waste
Well,
that
you
neutral.
could sort of crack them and then just sort of be under it, let it fall into your mouth. Neutral, man. Give it a try. Oh my God, we ran out of music. Okay, we got to wrap this up.
You know, the music they should use is umlaut doop dap dap doop bap
now we're gonna get Copyright on an ad now. Thanks, Tass. There's 3 different packs: pineapple, watermelon, raspberry, and mango. That's the fruit pack. Then we got the lemonade, classic, peach, blackberry, strawberry, lemonade. Strawberry lemonade. Lemonade is the classic. And cranberry, classic, grapefruit, apple, orange, cranberry. It's the ultimate seltzer upgrade with real vodka and a better taste. Check them out on Instagram at Nütrl. No umlaut there. Find Nütrl in stores, at your favorite bar, or learn more at NütrlUSA.com. Try Nütrl, the one with the umlaut. Welcome back to No Dinks. You're here with me, JD, and my wife, Rachel.
Yeah.
Oh, it never gets old, the Borat voice. You love it. You love it. Do you love it?
I don't know how I would react to you saying my wife any other way. It would
be weird
surprising.
if I didn't, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, a little housekeeping here. If you're new to the show, this is normally a basketball show. Again, this is no dunks. I'm just messing around here with my wife. We're trying something out. But normally, you're gonna get the best basketball podcast you've ever heard in this feed. If this is the first time you're downloading No Dunks and you're listening to this show, this is not the show at all. I sometimes say hello, but that's it. This is a totally different thing. We're just trying something out.
But try pickleball.
Everybody loves it. It's again fastest growing sport in America. I like it. Rachel loves it. She fired me. We were on a team together, and you got rid of me.
No, it wasn't like that.
Wasn't it?
I mean, it was an unexpected twist to the season.
You got rid of me, and you started winning.
Well, I mean, I don't know what happened. You were busy.
I was busy. My son, my 14-year-old son, our 14-year-old son, he killed it. He killed it out there. And then you got somebody else when he wasn't available. I was available, but you were like, you know what? I'm good. We're good over here. And now you have a new partner. Shout out to Scott. Seems like a nice man.
He's very nice.
Also, check out No Bunts. That's our baseball show. That's happening tomorrow. Hopefully this will go in the feed tonight. So tomorrow, check out the athletic. Oh man, I'm messing this up. Check out the athletic baseball show. The athletic MLB show? I don't even know what it is. Just search the athletic baseball show and you will find No Bunts. That's Tass's baseball show. It's great. Sometimes I chime in on that one too, but I pretty much stay out of it. And Joel, his co-host, he lives in Taiwan. All this information you don't need, but just check out No Bunts. And, of course, Is This Good? And No Buffs, the Best Survivor podcast by guys who's never played the game. Okay, Rachel.
Yes.
You've been a big fan of pickleball since you heard of it 6 months ago.
Not that long ago, which is very odd.
September of 2022.
Yeah, but I was like aching to get back into badminton, and I couldn't find anywhere to play badminton because I played competitively in high school, and I was searching, and then I'm like, well, Jesus, this is very popular.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a paddle in my hand and go for it, and I have not turned back, and I'm like, I see shattered feathers on the floor at the rec center that I play at, and
Right.
I'm like, I remember those days, but I don't think I could take hours away from my pickleball time to go.
So, wow. So there's no going back. You're not going back. If you could, if a league was like, hey, it's right next to the pickleball place, super easy to get to.
There's well, it's not a league, it's open play at Epster Rec Center, and I even saw the time. It's like 6, I don't know what the time is, but it's 1 day a week at night, and I could go. I don't know.
You're
can't.
a pickleball person now.
I can't expend that time without my beautiful paddle.
It's crazy.
And,
It's crazy.
yeah, I know. It's an addiction. I'm just glad that it's it's healthier than something else I could get into.
It's better than, fentanyl,
Hook me
white
up.
wine.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I can't even, I mean, I don't want to drink too much because it would take away from me being able to play the next day. Like
So healthy.
I just can't. I can't sacrifice,
Yeah.
sabotage.
Right.
Because then I'll get pissed off if I go and play the next day and I'm like, wow, that was garbage. And just for fucking wine? No, not worth it.
No, you can't blame it on the Chardonnay too. But what a great excuse though, right?
I guess.
All right. So I asked you to come up with your top 5 pickleball players.
Right. Sorry. I
And you
derailed
didn't.
that. I derailed it.
You didn't. So I'm going to play the sting, and then on the other side of the sting, just let me know what you're going to be doing.
Top 5, top 5, top 5. Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Okay. So what do you got? Top 10? You got top 5 men, top 5 women. What's going on over there?
Yeah, I got each of them. I got 10 players listed here.
Okay. Well, let's start with the men.
Okay, I can start with men.
Okay. We're starting, just to be clear, starting at 5 and counting down to 1, and 1 is the best. Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead.
But I mean, it's not like it's more like who I enjoy watching the most. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's very subjective to many people who is the best.
No,
but this is who I enjoy. This is who I look forward to.
This is your top 5 favorite players.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's it.
Right
That's
now.
all you don't need to qualify.
right now it may change.
You're not ranking it. If I wanted a rank, I would have just gone on to look at the duper. What are the duper scores?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you sign up to an app, and every time you play with other people who are part of this app, you can raise your duper ranking. And I mean, I guess
Does everything in this sport have to sound ridiculous? What's your duper rating?
Well, I mean, I guess dink is kind of weird, but...
Yeah, that's why people won't take it seriously.
Oh, stop.
I'm just saying.
You just got to jump on that train and ride it.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Ranked. Well, he's a very exciting player. This is my 5th male choice. Even though he won with his team for MLP, the Mad Drops, and he's very fun to watch, and he's got a lot of fire in his blood. Julian Arnold.
Julian Arnold.
I did it again. There we go.
Oh boy.
I know. I need yours do not fit my ear. Okay. Yeah. What does he scream out? Andiamo or something?
What?
I don't know. Every time he gets super crazy excited, I think I don't even want to say it wrong, but it's like Andiamo. He screams at the top of his lungs.
Oh.
I believe it's Italian.
Okay.
But yeah, and he gave so much attitude to the opposing team. It was very fun to watch. That's another thing. Like, people don't hold back in MLP. They give each other like hand signals that are rude, and they're just all out. So it's very exciting.
It's almost a wrestling atmosphere, and I'm not even kidding.
Well, they jump on the in-between points. The whole team rushes the court, which I kind of find annoying because, well, I mean, can you not wait till the end of the game? Like, why do they get to run on? Like, you get to coach, like, one-on-one, and like, you're slowing down. I guess they've got lots of time to spare if it moves that fast.
It's not that bad.
No, I guess it's not.
Can we talk about the Mad Drops logo?
Yes, it's very sexy.
It's like it's Richie Tannenbaum. Look at it.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. That's very cool. Whoever was the graphic designer for that they won the design contest.
If you're listening, you're gonna have to jump over to YouTube. It just looks like a profile of Richie Tannenbaum, played by the great Luke Wilson in the Royal Tenenbaums. Okay,
and a cool font for Mad Drops.
Yeah, very cool. It's kind of reminds me of the old Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah. We had a T-shirt with that font on it.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
Okay, number 4. J.W. Johnson, Georgia Johnson's brother, who's really killing it. And he's just, I don't know, he's just this calm, cool, amazing player. He moves just really well, and he gets everything, and he's just so good. But there's something very calm, cool, and collected about him. And he's awesome. I don't know. I think he's great.
So is this Ben? No, Ben.
No.
I'm thinking of John. But he has a brother who plays, and then when they play doubles, it's like Johnson and Johnson.
No, that's Ben Johns and Colin Johns. This is Georgia. This is Georgia Johnson's brother.
Who's Georgia?
She's a 15-year-old superstar. I think she might be like ranked 5th or something in women's.
Okay.
I think they're from Florida. Anyway, he always plays with Frazier and, gosh, I think they were in the final this weekend against Ben Johns and Colin Johns. They lost, but I mean, how often does Ben Johns and Colin Johns lose at doubles? Never.
I've never seen it. I've literally never seen it.
But
I don't watch as much as you, but I've never seen Ben Johns lose, period, ever, except for in MLP.
No, he lost. He had not the best tournament, not this weekend, but the one before. He was not a happy camper. Anyway, let's move on to the third one. And
sorry, hold on. J.W. Johnson plays for the...
J.W. Johnson. Oh, yes.
He plays for the Pickleballers. What a stupid name for a team.
Oh, yes.
It's the Austin Pickleballers.
Yeah, that's true. Austin, Texas Pickleballers. Oh, there's Jackie and Jade. It's funny. There's another team that has siblings on it. It's funny, the coincidence of getting both of them. So there's Kawamoto.
But is it a coincidence, or is it drafted that way? Is that an advantage to have siblings?
But I can't imagine you get 2 picks in a row. Like it's just that they were available, I would assume. And they were lucky to get someone that knows each other so well to play with. It would be like they would just know each other so well. It'd be amazing.
If we were better at this, we would have looked at the order of the draft. Maybe it was a snake draft. Maybe they drafted Jade and then they snaked around and they got Jackie.
That would just be amazing. Anyone who's played together for a long period of time will have an advantage. They just know each other well.
Exactly. But not when you get fired by your significant other. It's hard to get better if you're not playing the game. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You had other things happening. I cannot be blamed for firing you. I'm not going to say that I was like crying about you having something going on.
No.
And you also don't play ever. You need to take time for yourself and get your ass on the pickleball court.
Yeah. And oh, hey, Rachel, I got the afternoon off. What do you want to do? Let's do a podcast. Let's go record a podcast and do more work.
Look, I will take you over the pickleball court after this, and we will play. So just try me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, where are we? Number 3.
We're on number 3, which is AJ Kohler, who I really enjoy. I find like watching him. I can tell he would be so fun to hang out with. I mean,
who does he play for?
Okay, AJ Kohler. Oh, sorry.
I just want to find a picture of him.
Yeah. AJ Kohler, where are you? Oh, he's the Hard Eights.
Oh, yeah.
Southern California.
Mm-hmm. Got it. This guy.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. The smirk on his face.
He knows how to have fun. You could, you just see him.
This guy fucks.
He played hockey through college.
Oh.
Wow. He knows how to have a good time.
Okay.
He moves on the court really well. He also has an interesting crab walk to get himself across the kitchen line.
What do you mean
those
by
dinks.
that? What,
You know how a crab moves on the beach? They move side to side.
Okay.
They're
right on the kitchen line there.
Yeah, to get to where he needs to fast.
Okay.
And you can tell even when he's losing. I mean, he's joking around with the other team and the crowd, and he looks like a fun guy.
Okay.
Let's see, who's number 2? Oh, and Riley Newman. He's just kind of amazing. Him and his sister, Lindsay Newman, are on the same team. So, again, there's another matchup. Oh,
what?
Yeah, Riley Newman and AJ Kohler are both on the Hard Eights.
Oh, they're all there on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lindsay Newman is Riley Newman's sister. So
Okay, but this is number 2.
This is number 2.
Okay.
I think he used to play basketball in university, tennis. He's tall, he's got reach. He plays with Matt Wright in men's doubles, and they're just, if they're not winning, they're getting second to Ben Johns and Colin Johns. He's crazy. He's crazy good.
Okay. Riley Newman plays for the Hard Eights, along with your number 3 pick, AJ Kohler. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at number 1.
We're at number 1.
Number 1 man who plays pickleball. Can I guess?
You can guess.
I don't think it's Ben Johns.
It is not.
Is it Tyson McGuffin?
It's not, actually.
Wow. McGuffin did not make the top 5.
I mean, I do enjoy him. I think I just need to see more of him playing.
It's his hair, isn't it?
No. No, I don't know. I'll be very much
it's
into
your
watch.
list. I'm surprised.
I know. I think the reason for this one is because I listened to him on a podcast, a pickleball podcast.
I know who you're talking about.
And he was hilarious, and he seems like he would be so much fun to hang out with.
Okay. What's his name again?
Zane Navratil.
And who does he play for?
Oh boy.
Come on, Zaney.
Where's my list? Where are you, Zane?
I can't
geez.
search
Oh, there
for
we go.
players
It's
on this
Frisco Clean Cause.
Oh, the Clean Cause.
Yeah.
And that's San Francisco? San Francisco, is that right?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
All right,
And
good old Zane.
and he has a crazy serve. It's it's amazing. But and he's really, really good. He moves fast. He's awesome, but he's also seems hilarious and would be a lot of fun on that
Big prankster, I believe.
Yes, on that podcast. Because these two guys, God, what's their names? That would be helpful.
A different podcast. Don't even bother naming them.
Okay. Well, I will in the future when I get my shit
Yeah, I
together.
have no idea.
They,
I know who you're talking about, though.
They went to a couple of tournaments in, I think it was Texas. And they were interviewing a few players. And I guess they were just hanging out with him. And Zane, I think, had his dog with him. And he picked up his dog's shit in a bag and threw it into their Airbnb. And then was on his way.
Hilarious.
Well,
hilarious
you know
prank. But was it in the bag, or did he just toss the
No, it was tied up. He's not crazy. He's just a fun person. I know. Maybe that doesn't sound as fun as it seems, but or to me. But anyway, he seems like a cool human.
Totally. Do you remember, I won't say his name, but a guy we used to work with, and he went to pick up a friend. Do you remember?
He went to pick up a friend. Yes.
On his way to work, and the friend's dog had shit on the floor, right?
Yeah, that story will never leave my memory because.
Okay, but for the audience, I might have told this on No Dunks, but I'm going to tell it again. The guy, his friend was upstairs, and he was like, "Oh my god, the dog has shit on the floor. I know what'll be funny. If I pull down my pants and pretend that I had just taken a dump on the floor, and when he walks in, he'll think that I shit on the floor."
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. The guy he was
poised.
picking up, he had his bare ass over a big pile of dog poop. I mean, it's a great practical joke on paper, but when your friend actually thinks you're shitting on his floor, and you have to explain, you have to back it up. No, it was the dog.
And you really have to sell it that it wasn't you. That's the thing. It's not like it's a small dog. It's a large dog. So maybe you're just throwing my dog under the bus.
Oh, good times. Okay, let's move it to the women.
Yes. Okay, so let's see. Well, this lady seems just really sweet and lovely and always just a ray of sunshine. And she's awesome. She looks so fit. I would love to have her physique. Sorry.
If you say the name first, I could search for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was building it up. It's Vivian David.
Vivian David, yeah.
Yeah.
She plays for the...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, God.
This
is podcast. This is not
I'm
good.
So prepared. Las Vegas Night Owls. There you go. Tom Brady's team.
Las Vegas Night Owls. Vivian David.
Yeah.
This is not the person I thought she was. Or at least I don't recognize her without a visor.
Yeah. She looks a lot different in this picture. I think a lot of the pictures on here, these players, there's no way they chose them. There's just no way.
Yeah, they do have the sort of, I'm just going to lift this off of somebody's LinkedIn profile or something, or the Facebook profile. Yeah, it's, they got a photo shoot next time, MLP, maybe. But you know what? It's a new league. They're just learning.
Yeah. But yeah, no, she's great. She did well with her doubles partner. If I recall from this weekend, which my mind is, not always completely accurate, she was in the finals against Anna Lee and Anna Bright. But she's great. And I'm always most of the time with her mixed partner is Wilson. And so every time I see David and Wilson, I think of my sweet, sweet friend from high school, David Wilson.
I wish I had the cool story bro drop handy, but I don't. But you know what? I'll load it up for next one. You know what? When you we're talking about these pictures that are obviously not Photoshop. They're not photo shoot photos. They're taken from Facebook profiles and stuff. One time, the NBA used a picture from my Facebook profile, and it was our friend Peter Skanes. Had been cropped out. He was kissing my head. I was at his wedding.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
And I was so drunk in that photo. It's like one of those weird, one eye is going this way and another is going that way.
Yeah.
It was kind of flattering. Otherwise.
How was that?
Well, it was a little cross-eyed, but I actually looked sort of fit and stuff.
That was the worst. I don't think I've ever been that smashed the next day. That wedding was fabulous, but we stayed in a hotel, and I don't know how I got up that day.
You didn't. I went to breakfast without you. Remember?
It was the worst thing like I've ever felt, I think. But it was a good time.
It was bad. It was bad for you.
It was a great wedding.
It was a great wedding.
Not great the next day, though. But that was a fun picture. I can't believe they took that picture.
I know. I don't even know how they got it. Or somebody from the NBA office was a friend of mine, I guess.
I don't think he was a friend of yours.
No. Like this,
That's not
his
something a
face
friend
is
does.
visible in this one. I'll just crop this guy out who's kissing him on his cheek. Next
the best
one.
part. Sorry. Okay. Leah Jansen.
Leah Jansen of the...
Oh, jeez. Whoopsie. New Jersey Fives. So she's Annalie Waters' partner, doubles for that one. New Jersey Fives.
Right. Leah Jansen.
She's-
She's always... No, this is going to sound terrible, but she always looks like she just got up. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, her hair is wild.
I like the way it looks like when she's out there, and I don't know. Not that... Whatever. She's got sort of a wild look to her, is all I'm saying.
She does, but it kind of suits her because she's aggressive and she's amazing, and she's fierce. She's got her struggles. She has diabetes, so she's like, I can't imagine working out that hard and having to manage your blood sugar like that. I mean, I get hangry. I'm not about to possibly die because of like not having enough sugar or anyway, so she's kind of amazing for many reasons. And she seems really cool. She, again, that same podcast where I will bring it up next time.
We really should check
Why don't
it out.
I just look it up?
Okay, you look it up, and I'm going to show the people, and I'm again sorry for the audio listeners. Just Google the New Jersey Five. The New Jersey Fives logo, because this is the
It's
logo.
hilarious.
And I don't really get it. Like, I mean, it has something to do with the owner's favorite place in New Jersey, right? Like, is that what it is? Or I feel like I heard somebody talking about that.
Oh, I know why the number wasn't the number like his mom's favorite number.
Yes.
Or something?
Yeah, but why the clown? For the listeners, it's a clown. It looks like a juggalo. If the juggalos, the Insane Clown Posse had a pickleball team, this would be pretty close to what it would look like. The logo, I mean. It's a clown playing pickleball. That's with a flame. It's like Guy Fieri meets Juggalo meets the number 5. So, anyways.
Okay, we got it.
What is it?
It's shoot.
Oh, God. God.
Oh, it's a Pickleball Studio podcast, and it's 2 dudes, and they're great, and they are obsessed with pickleball, and they are amazing at it by the sounds of their rankings when they speak of it. And they did, they interviewed Leah Jansen and Zane Navratil when they were also participating in the tournament.
Okay.
They also, got some work in and put some sweat equity in that. But yeah, they seem like really cool guys, and they seem fun too.
Okay, well, maybe we'll hang out with them. Podcast to podcast.
Very cool.
Could happen.
It could, Okay, so
Where are we?
We're on number 3 now.
Okay.
Now-
This is the longest top 5. We've done top 5s for years in this studio. And this is the longest one.
Well, I mean, it's not just 5 though; it's 10.
It's 10.
Okay, Jessie Irving. She just seems really cool and really fierce, and she when I've seen her play, she's played against Tyson McGuffin and really amazing players, and she is just good, and she's as aggressive as them, and is amazing, and she's got cool hair. She's got like little.
What's her name again?
Jessie Irving.
And where does she play?
Right. I'm supposed to start with that, aren't I?
You know what? No.
Florida Smash.
This Florida Smash. This is MLP website's fault. You should be able to search. Oh, I should have known this. You should be able to search by player. I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's great. She's fun to watch.
Yeah.
And this is a signature hairstyle. I've never seen her without this hairstyle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Princess Leia.
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. She also just looks really cool. She plays hard and she looks fucking cool. Anyway, sorry.
What's your language?
I know. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting too comfortable. Second place player.
Number
who-
2.
She has been Leah Jansen's partner, Elise Jones. Sorry, here you go. Throw it at you. Elise Jones.
Elise Jones for the...
Oh, jeez.
Right at next to their name.
Yeah, I'm going to take better notes next time. St. Louis Shock.
Oh.
St. Louis Shockers would have been fun. Sorry.
Sorry, who?
St. Louis Shock, Elise Jones.
Oh, Elise Jones, yeah.
She is electrifying to watch. She
Whoa,
is...
pun not intended. She plays for the St. Louis Shock.
And they call her Mighty Mouse. She's tiny. She's all over the place. She played collegiate volleyball, so she will dive for it. She will leave blood on the court. She's amazing. She is full of piss and vinegar, will scream. And it's just so fun to watch. Her and Leah Jansen are very fun to watch.
So sometimes you get very irritated by the screamers, though. Sometimes.
Well, I mean, Monica Seles drove me crazy growing up when I used to really watch tennis.
Yeah.
Because that was every point.
Yeah.
It was a deep guttural grunt that was just no, they scream when they've done something great and it's built up and there's so much pressure. It's probably a relief. It's
Right.
It's awesome.
Right. So every single time they swing the racket, and
No,
they do
God,
it, you
no,
don't
it's not like that. It's not like
Okay,
that.
because there are people who do that in MLP and PPA.
Huh? Have I just not noticed?
Well, usually, didn't we see a real character one time
Some-
in the very lower levels?
Yes, and that's fun too. When you start watching, well, that's not MLP. It's the APP or PPA.
yeah, right.
When it's the beginning and the early phases of, and you see people who you would never see, and they put up a good fight, but they are characters.
Yes.
And yeah, there's a lot of grunting. I remember that guy. He had long hair. He was wild.
Yeah.
He was wild.
He was reminded me for some reason of the guy in Ghost World who owned the the Dojang. Remember that guy? He was played by what the hell is that guy's name? The guy from whose line is it anyway? Anyways, whatever. I digress. Cool story, bro. Who is the number 1 female player in MLP?
Well, she's from Canada, folks.
Oh, I knew it.
Catherine Parento. And she was on the she wasn't on the winning team. Yes, she was on the Mad Drops. She was on the winning team last MLP. And that's not why I chose her. I chose
What
her.
a homer pick.
No, she's got this lovely French Canadian accent.
Oh, it's not a homer pick at all. It's all about her French Canadian accent.
Pretty sure she's from Montreal. I believe she moved to the States when she was 14.
Okay, what about her pickleball playing?
Oh, she's fucking amazing. She's ranked, I think, number 2 below Annalie Waters. And unfortunately, this last tournament this weekend, she lost to Annalie in singles.
What?
I know, right? But she's just fantastic.
The last few years have changed how we do things in the Mellis household, and that includes how much we go out to eat. We eat a lot more at home, especially when it comes to meat. Why go out when ButcherBox delivers high-quality meat and fish to our door? We like how ButcherBox delivers in bulk and it's all frozen, so we just pull out what we need and have lots more in the freezer for other days, like when we grilled chicken thighs one night, or made schnitzel from their chicken breast another night, or when we had ButcherBox's chicken wangs for Super Bowl, and that's free-range organic chicken, mind you. And there's a lot of variety. It provides inspiration nightly. For Danielle, not for me. She's the chef. It's not my department. The variety includes 100% grass-fed beef, pork raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood. Oh, plus the ground turkey we used to make turkey meatballs, which had a whole lot of spinach in them. They were delicious. Kids love them too. It's all humanely raised, no antibiotics or added hormones, free shipping, and good prices. And here's a deal. You're going to like this one, Skeets. Get free chicken nuggets for a year and 10% off your first box when you sign up today. That's a 22-ounce bag of gluten-free chicken nuggets in every order for a year when you sign up at butcherbox.com/nodunks and use code NODUNKS. 22-ounce bag of chicken nuggets. That's a lot of nuggets.
I couldn't believe this when I saw it.
I
was like, is this a typo? No,
That's probably-
nuggets for a year. Let's go.
That's probably 100 nuggets in a bag. Maybe. I don't know. But that's a lot of nuggets.
Yeah.
Every time you order. Claim this deal at butcherbox.com/nodunks and use code NODUNKS.
All right, guys, let me paint you a picture. You're at the supermarket, right? Yeah. You made a quick run to grab some food for a little weekend barbecue. You're running through your mental checklist. Do we have buns at home? Are we low on ketchup? How many bags of chips should I get? And then you see the text. Little ding ding there on your phone. What's it say? Hey, love, invited a bunch of the neighbors over. Grab wine, please. Oh, boy. Here we go. Now I'm going through the wine aisle, feeling lost, feeling intimidated. I don't know what to get. I don't know how many bottles. I don't know where to start. If you've ever experienced something like that, you need First Leaf. Here's why. As America's most personalized wine company, First Leaf takes the guesswork out of wine selection. It's so easy, and I need this. You just take their short taste quiz, and you rate the first few wines that they send you, and then First Leaf uses your responses to curate a customized selection of delicious, award-winning wines based on your personal preferences with, check this, 96% accuracy. You take that little taste test, you get your wines, you give the feedback, and then they're knocking it out of the park test. 96% accuracy. A variety of new and exciting wines delivered to your door with each bottle priced lower than what you would pay at the wine store. You even get to choose when to receive your wine, and every selection is backed by First Leaf's satisfaction guarantee. I am part of the First Leaf monthly wine club membership. I love it because I feel like overwhelmed when I'm in the wine aisle. I don't know. They all look good. Get them all, is what I say. But this helps out. It makes shopping for high-quality wine affordable, pretty fun, and very easy. So sign up today, and you'll get your first 6 bottles for $39.95, plus free shipping. Go to tryfirstleaf.com/nodunks. That's tryfirstleaf.com/nodunks to get your first 6 bottles for $39.95, plus free shipping. Tryfirstleaf.com/nodunks.
So, okay, the elephant in the room here is that neither Annalie Waters or Ben John's made your top 5 list on either side. What's going on there?
Frankly, I'm bored of watching them win.
Okay. We're at the point where all we want to do is see them lose, right? Because that's where I am.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's 16. He just turned 23 this weekend. They are obviously spectacular at what they do. And most of the time, they do everything perfectly. Mm-hmm. And so that's really cool to watch.
Is it, though?
But it gets tiring after a while when it's triple crown after triple crown after triple crown, that it's very exciting to watch someone else pick up that trophy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that we want anything bad to happen to either of them.
No. I don't want people to lose, but goddamn, it's exciting when they do and the underdog takes over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. It's a nice twist.
You know, you don't like it when I say stuff like this, but when people start realizing, as pickleball becomes more and more popular, the real athletes are going to be drawn to it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any, I know you have an idea because you're not completely in the dark about this. There are so many ex-pro tennis players that are in this Premier League.
I know, but they couldn't make it in tennis, so they can't.
Oh my!
I'm sorry to say the truth. I'm sorry to.
The athleticism you need to be a pro tennis player.
Yes.
If you think they're not athletic playing pickleball,
I'm not saying that. It's a different thing too.
the reflexes, like there's more time to, I mean, you know what? I don't know a lot about tennis, but I know that you got to hit that ball quicker than you do at tennis. You've got more time to hit the tennis ball.
Right.
The fucking tennis court is like a football field in comparison to the pickleball court.
So you have to be more athletic.
Oh
to
my
play
God.
tennis.
Have you ever played badminton? Like real badminton?
Here we go.
In order to play badminton, you have to be an athlete. And that's the same size court as pickleball. So
okay.
Really,
Listen, I'm saying that I see myself in some of these players out there, and I'm over 50 overweight guy.
that is part of why so many people love pickleball, because it's inspiring and it makes you want to get your ass out there and participate.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't make you go, oh, I can't do this. You can go and have fun with anyone at any age, and that's why it's amazing. Like, I play with a lot of seniors, and they are fantastic, and they're athletic, and the ones that can't move fast because of whatever,
Yes.
their ability to hit the spots they want to, so they don't have to move those parts that aren't working, is incredible.
Okay.
Like, the hand-eye coordination has to be incredible to do some of the stuff they do.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
That's still called athleticism.
Right. What I'm saying is, when the real athletes realize how fun it is to play, I mean, your mother said it. She said it herself. We were sitting here watching pickleball, and she was like, they shouldn't let these young people play pickleball because they're too good at it.
I'm sorry. So are you saying that she is the one that knows all and therefore settled, dispute settled?
I'm just
Norma
saying.
said, it doesn't mean that it's true. Okay, so young people should not hone their skills in pickleball.
I think they should. I think there should be scholarships there's scholarships in ultimate frisbee. There should be a scholarship.
There's
in pickleball.
scholarships in online video gaming.
Exactly. I'm not saying it's not a sport. I'm just saying that the incredible athletes, once
It's going to raise and raise and raise. These games are exciting now, but they're getting better and better and better and better. Like, they're bringing in double-handed backhand. I mean, backhand shots, which I don't think they always had in pickleball. Like,
No.
why never use two hands in badminton? Because you don't need to for a racket. But the incredible speed and control that you would have in pickleball with double hand is making me go, why aren't I trying that?
Right.
So they're improving on how you play. It's only going to get more exciting. And Anna Lee Waters and Ben Johns are not going to be at the top forever because there's so many people getting into this. And
That's what I'm saying.
Younger kids.
That's all I'm saying.
But people starting younger, that only means that they're going to be better faster.
You're right.
And it's still huge athleticism, and the game is going to get more exciting.
Watch your mic. Yes. 100%. I agree with you. So we agree.
I don't know what you're saying. I do not think that young children should not be allowed to play pickleball, and that is what you said.
Well, that's what your mother said. But anyways.
Your mother said it. So it must be
It was
true.
your mother's. Okay, let's wrap this up because this is getting ridiculous. What do you want to talk about? Let's go to, all right, two things. What's your favorite storyline going into the tournament this weekend? Daytona, MLP. What are you watching for? What's the best storyline to watch?
Storyline. Well, I mean, I think the New York Hustlers are going to want to go for blood and take it down this time because they almost had it last time.
Right. And we're talking Tyson McGuffin.
Rafa Hewitt, who is very fun to watch.
He is fun to watch. He's a bit of a screamer.
He is, and he's so fierce. I don't know if he would be a lot of fun to hang out with because I've never seen him smile, I don't think. But he's fierce, he's amazing, and he pulls it out. Like, he's amazing.
And who is he sponsored by again? Because every time he's interviewed, he brings a bottle of wine and something else.
Well, not every time, but
Well, it feels like every time, but
he is showing his sponsors. He's doing it. He's earning his pay, and he's doing a great job.
right.
But it is distracting from the interview. I'll say that much.
Because it's like randomly a bottle of wine. And what the hell is it? It's a box of something. It's like a box of.
Oh, like protein powder.
Oh, that's what it is. It's a big jug of protein powder.
But he didn't do that at MLP. He held something at MLP, but it wasn't like another tournament.
Wasn't it? I could have sworn I saw him.
Maybe.
Anyways.
Anyway, he's representing. He knows what side his bread's buttered on.
Yeah, these are professional pickleball players. They need all the help they can get.
There's just not enough money in this.
Hey, but listen, there is money in MLP because there's like $5 million in prizes.
Well, yes, but that's spread out.
Well, still,
but as soon as they start getting the stats down and you can start gambling on this, there's going to be a heck of a lot more money in it.
That's what we're talking about. That's the real reason all these celebrities have gotten into this, because it's a completely new sport. There's no gambling right now, but there's going to be, and there's going to be so
fun.
much money. And frankly, it's going to be actually pretty fun to get to bet on, because they're fun matches to watch, and the things you could bet on.
You know what I would bet
crazy.
on? How many finger waggles happen per game, because there were a lot.
There is a lot of taunting in
There's a lot of taunting,
which is kind of weird when you come from the basketball world, because you're not really allowed, like that's not like you'll get a tech if you get in your opponent's face like that, but they still allow it in pickleball, and it's kind of delightful to watch.
Well, wasn't it at the MLP tournament where Ignatovic got a fault because of his crazy legs? Mm-hmm. He kind of moves like a rabbit. He's just and they faulted him on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a technical, wouldn't it? But they won't.
Yeah.
I guess because it would be disturbing the serve. It's like a distraction.
Right.
Which it's certainly distracting watching it. I'm like, whoa.
Fast
Thumper. Settle down, Thumper.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Sorry. So the New York Hustlers, Anna Bright, Lacey Schneeman.
Yes. Tyson McGuffin.
And Rafa Hewitt. I feel like they're going to go for, depending on what the lineup. If you get faced off against the best team right away, it kind of stinks, right? But I feel like they're going to, if they have to face off against Mad Drops again, I feel like they're going to have enough, they want to redeem themselves. They'll take them.
Yeah.
So that's not who I necessarily want to win.
But you're just saying watch the New York Hustlers because they're fun to watch, and they're probably going to go far. And they're out for blood. They're out for revenge.
Wouldn't you be like working extra hard, wanting to impress LeBron James? I'd be like, bitches, you need to impress this dude because he is the coolest, and I want to hang out with him more.
Do you think they've met LeBron?
Oh, they must have. Come on.
I guarantee you they have.
I would be dying. I'd be like, please introduce me. Please. Anyway, I am kind of hoping that, I want to see a lot of the Hard Eights and the Florida Smash, to be honest. Florida Smash has Jesse Irving, Georgia Johnson, Colin Johns, and the owner actually plays on the team.
Travis Rettenmeyer?
Yeah, Florida Smash, the owner, which is kind of strange, isn't it?
Anything goes in pickleball. That's the thing. It's
I guess if you own the team, you can put yourself on it, right?
Well, he's got a good duper rating, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
6.81.
That's
no
good.
idea what that means, but
it's
good.
It's pretty high. I guess it goes up the more you play and the more better players you beat.
I haven't seen one higher than 7, I don't think. So.
Oh, I don't think I've even seen 7. Is that on Ben Johns?
No, I'm saying I haven't seen one that goes above 7. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so Florida Smash.
But I am looking forward to seeing the Hard Eights play. So
right.
That is AJ Kohler, Riley Newman, Lindsay Newman.
2 of your top 5s in this team.
Right. And Lindsay Newman, I saw a match where Lindsay Newman, or a tournament, I can't remember which one, was playing against her brother, and it was very fun to watch. I know they're on the same team for this, but they were taunting the shit out of each other. It was pretty fun.
Okay.
So they seem like cool people.
Great. So I'm like, okay, so we'll plan to watch these 3 teams, but I know that you're going to watch all of them. So this weekend.
I don't know how I'm going to do
Get
anything.
anything done
do
or
anything.
do anything?
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Oh, we are scheduled to play, you and I, Saturday,
Ooh,
11:15.
don't say where.
I said, I'm telling the time, 11:15 to 1:15.
I don't want people showing up.
Yeah, here's the time. Come on over, watch us.
Yeah, if anyone actually made it to the end of this podcast, they are definitely going to come and watch us play at blankety blank blank in Atlanta. All right. Anything else to say going into the MLP Daytona 2023, Rachel? Now's the time.
Tune in. Tune in and get into the excitement. Let's play.
And what's our plan? We're going to do another one of these and wrap it up?
I am so obsessed with pickleball. I could keep talking right now. So, we have to end it, I guess.
Well, you can still talk about it, but I would like to, go eat and stuff. This is my life, folks. This is all we talk about. That's all she talks about. 24 hours a day. But that's okay.
I also play it. I can't talk when I'm playing about it.
No.
Really.
Well, we've added pickleball to the list of things I don't want to hear about. Dreams, gambling, your video game exploits, and pickleball.
Like Tetris, you mean?
Yeah, I just mean in general. Like, this is from people. Don't tell me about your dreams. Don't tell me about your gambling stories. I'm not interested. And now pickleball is now part of that.
What about if it's about gambling on pickleball? That's even worse.
Yeah, that's like I had a dream about gambling on pickleball, but it was a video game version of pickleball. Yeah, that's the worst story I've ever heard. All right. Anything else, Rachel? I don't really have a sign off. So.
Oh, okay. Now let's go dinking, baby.
Oh, I like it. Let's go dinking, baby. We'll see you next time.